All the teams we are having today are qualified from the Amazon University Esports local tournament, and then we'll be playing the Masters. From the Masters, we'll be going directly to the playoffs. From the playoffs, each teams from every game will be playing the grand final with which Milan. And yeah, this is it. Regarding the Amazon University Esports Masters. Don't forget to check our socials below the stream. We'll be finding Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything you need. We will be sharing more results and a lot of information that you will be needing, guys. And yeah, pretty much that's it. To be honest, the Masters as every year, it looks very intense. It looks very exciting. It's getting very fun, year after year.
Yeah, that it is. I believe we have a roadmap which we're able to throw up so you guys can understand a little bit better what it is exactly, or the way in which things go, right? So you can see here, it's split up into several months, all the way spanning from March to July. We begin with the qualifier bracket, which is in Rocket League, where we're starting today, coming up across this weekend. We're going to be having 3 games per day, spanning all the way down to those final 2 teams, and then moving into playoffs. We have Valorant and League of Legends coming up for you guys in the following weeks as well. April, playoffs and finals will be taking place, and then you have some last chance qualifiers before finally we then move to the live finals in July.
Yep. Most likely a very intense roadmap, as we can see, a lot of games, a lot of streams, and also a lot of exciting moves we'll be seeing from the players, also from the teams. So yeah, as we said, we just explained our format, our format map. Let's see a short video that explains it better.
The most prestigious university esports competition in the world has arrived. Over the coming months, Amazon University Esports Masters will provide opportunities for the best university players across Europe to test their skills in international competition and make lasting connections with other players across the region. In 2023, 17 countries in Europe will participate in a UEM, plus the Middle East and North Africa, which will also be included in the playoff phase. In this video, we will introduce the format of the competition. There are 2 types of games that will be run in a UEM. Team games, like League of Legends, Rocket League and Valorant, and single-player games, like Teamfight Tactics and Clash Royale. For team games, a UEM is divided into 5 phases: local qualifiers, playoff qualifiers, the last chance qualifier, playoffs, and the grand final. Single-player games are similar, but they will bypass the playoff qualifier and last chance qualifier phases. All players who have qualified from their local qualifier will go directly to the playoffs phase. Local qualifiers are the core of a UEM. Throughout the academic year, local qualifiers are organised in each country to decide which teams will represent that country in a UEM. The qualifying teams from the local qualifiers will compete against other teams from around Europe in the playoff qualifier. This is a double elimination bracket, with the final 6 teams progressing to the playoffs. For teams who don't qualify for the playoffs at the first try, all is not lost. The last chance qualifier itself is a double elimination bracket. This means that teams who lose a game will still have a chance to qualify for the playoffs through a lower bracket. The final 2 teams from this phase will take the remaining 2 slots in the playoffs. The 6 qualifiers from the playoff qualifier will be joined by the 2 qualifiers from the last chance qualifier to make up the final 8 competitors in the playoffs. There are no second chances. These playoffs are a single elimination bracket, and the competitors are playing for a place in the grand finals. The location, along with even more exciting news about AUEM 2023, will be revealed soon. To be the first to hear announcements and learn more about Amazon University Esports Masters, follow our Twitter and check out our website.
Yep, guys, so as you saw in the video, don't forget to check the socials. Very well explaining video for the format. Another time, Hazza, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a fantastic tournament. I'm really happy to be involved with Amazon University Esports Masters. I was a part of the production that we had in UK and Ireland, the live finals there, and one of the teams that have qualified through into the playoffs here for Rocket League, UEA Blue Jays. They'll be playing later on. Looking forward to seeing how they do. But yeah, the format's really cool. It's nice to see that unification of different universities on a more global scale. Of course, we'll have events going on in the Americas and whatnot as well, and then that qualifies into that big live finals. But not only that, there's much more to play for as well. We have a prize pool, which we are able to bring up onto the screen for you guys, so you understand, a little bit better what is at stake. 4.2 thousand euros, with first place taking a large sum of that 2.4 thousand euros themselves. So yeah, I mean, it's a very healthy prize pool, and as a university student, I mean, you're not turning your nose up at that whatsoever.
Yeah, it is like 2,400 euro for the first place. Second place will be having like 1,200, and the third place will be having 600 euros, which is like only for this AOE 2023. Like after the playoffs will be another prize pool, and also like for the grand final will be another prize pool. So let's get a look on our schedule today, and what's the teams will be having. So another time we'll be joining you guys for 2 days. For the first day today, we'll be having the first round right after like 4 or 3 minutes. Second round will be like after 1 hour, and the third round will be after 2 hours, I do believe. And also, like as you can see below, the schedule of tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're going to be covering 3 games, or 3 rounds, I should say, across both different days. We have round 1 and 2 both being played simultaneously. Round 1, there are only 4 teams that are participating, and the others already have a bye into that second round, so that's where things will really start to heat up. And then into round 3, we don't know those fixtures just yet, but of course we will get them to you when we know. In fact, I can bring up the bracket right now, so we actually get a look at some of the faces, some of the names at the very least that will be competing in this tournament today and across the rest of the weekend. So starting off, the first game that we are going to be covering on the live stream, that game will be between VUB Gaming, as you can see, the representatives of Belgium, and then also the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences, or their team name, I should say, Amsterdam Carball Esports.
Yep, so as we can see, like Team VUB Gaming was founded in 2022 and got third place at UAM Rocket League 2022, Belgian and Benelux champions of 2022, and also like Bram last year of university. So as we can see, this team has a lot of achievement, this team has a lot of experience, and for me, they have the advantage already, like having all this experience and starting from all these achievements in their first game. Like they have the advantage already, has that.
I guess you could say that on paper, but when things actually play out, the format can sometimes be a lot different. It's like the World Cup, right? We don't see this too often. It's one of those, it's one. I guess the World Cup's once every 4 years, right? But this is sort of once every year because it's Amazon University Esports Masters. We're getting it a little bit more frequently, which I think we're very lucky to have, right? That special shine hasn't worn off just yet. So yeah, I mean, coming in, you can feel confident, but there's definitely an argument to be made here for Netherlands as well, and Amsterdam Carball Esports, because they are also pushing to be a top 4 team, while Belgium may have already established that, or VUB Gaming have already established that to a certain extent. They've been around for a while and they have that pedigree. This is the tournament where you're looking to make an example of yourself, and it's a fantastic opportunity for them to start chipping away.
Yeah. So as we can see, like it's their first chance, and another time, like it's their way, like to make it to the grand final, starting with the first game. We all know like the importance of the first game. Also, like the first round of their best of 5, they should be winning it. In paper, as we said, like they have the advantage, but in game everything can change. Everything can be like very different. So another time, good luck to both teams. Another time, like we're talking about the Belgium team who are playing versus the Netherlands. The Netherlands team, again, they are the Amsterdam University of Applied Science, and as I can see here, like they are the best Dutch team. It includes like a few top 100 players. Also, like they are very motivated to win this game, and this is what I like the most about this team. They are aiming to be the top 4 in Europe on the uni scene. So like they have some goals that they want to achieve. Like they have they fixed some standards which gonna make like the game a bit harder for the Belgium team.
Yeah, exactly that, right? You have standards, but it's whether those can be met or not. And as a University of Applied Sciences, maybe there's a certain formula to it that they can clue us in on, but we'll have to see how that exactly pans out when we do go into game. But yeah, I think it's really interesting. Obviously, you have these narratives built around the two teams as well. The fact that they're here in the first round and haven't already moved into the second round due to the way that the seeding works means that this is sort of a heavyweight bout early on. We're talking being an upper bracket match, of course, as well. This is going to be lower bracket stuff early on for one of these two teams, and that makes things a lot more difficult if you do have ambitions to be hitting that top 4 positions, whether that's just inside it or actually in third place and picking up the bronze medal, as we already saw for Belgium previous. That is going to put a serious spanner in the works for one of these two outfits, and it's just a case of who is rising to the challenge first, because it's a fairly early morning. I think it's fair to say, Dimizik, at least it's earlier for me than it is for you, so we'll have to see how much these guys have woken up already and whether that plays a factor, because it is a best of 5.
Yep, it is a best of 5, and we all know like the best of 5 in Rocket League, it goes very, very fast. It can they can steal their win with a 3-0, they can steal like 2 first game, and then it can go to a reverse sweep. But this is what's the main point. Has that such informed experience in this game? I want to ask you, who do you think will win the first round of this best of 5?
I think it's really difficult to say. You couldn't have picked a more difficult matchup for me to give you a straight answer on. Looking at the quality of both of these teams, we said before already, they have the caliber, right? Belgium are proven at this level already, I should say, right? Well, VUB Gaming are proven at this level. They've been around the circuit for a while now. They previously placed it in third place in Amazon University Esports Masters last time around, and I think the fact that they made such a deep run is already fairly telling about how they'll be able to do here. Whereas on the opposite side, you're looking more at an underdog, a team with ambitions to be hitting top 4, but one that hasn't quite reached it yet. Yeah, they have a few, top 100 players, but when you actually boil it down to how many players that is in the region, and then you also look at how many teams we have participating here, there's quite a few of them knocking about. So we'll have to see if that quality can really be spun into a result, but you have to be leaning ever so slightly towards VUB Gaming right now.
Yeah, so as you said, it would be a very, very difficult game to predict, but from my perspective, I can see that Belgian team have the advantage in paper, so I'll just give them the advantage winning this game. Another time, this is Rocket League, we cannot know what's gonna happen inside of the game. We're just waiting to start our first game today. Another time, Belgium versus Netherlands, the top 3 of last Amazon University Esports Masters, versus a very ambitious team, a very high skill team, also a team that contains players from the top 100 on EU. So another time, I guess that's how we are going for game 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's a conclusion that you've jumped to there. I don't know. I think it would be nice to see all 5 games. Certainly, it means that we'll be getting a lot more Rocket League than perhaps we had anticipated. We do have 3 rounds of matches coming up for you all, so make sure to stay tuned throughout, not just today, but the rest of the weekend. We have more games coming up tomorrow as well. Another sort of set of 3 rounds pushing through to that final set of playoff games where one team will be qualifying through that sort of EU slot. We have the MENA region as well, and the qualifiers that will be going through there to sort of build up that greater picture of EMEA teams that will be progressing through different to how the qualifiers worked the last time around, where it was just 2 slots from EU, I believe. So yeah, it's really great to see an integration of all these different regions, and then yeah, progressing towards a live final stage, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to.
Yep. So as we said, don't forget to check our socials, guys. As you can see below, UE Masters, and also on Facebook, University Esports Masters, to get the results, and to get anything you can need about the teams, also about the tournaments, and also about your favorite casters. So another time, we are waiting the start of our first game. Hazza didn't give us his prediction for the first game, but I was brave enough to say that Belgium can win this game.
I said I leant towards them slightly, and we'll see whether that changes as we now hop into the first game of the day between VUB Gaming and Amsterdam Carball Esports.
Alright, already at the start, 2v2 another time. Belgium team versus the Netherlands team, Team VUB versus Team Ace. Looking for some action, looking for some Rocket League, looking for their first win actually on this game.
We have already a fair amount of pressure being piled on towards the Amsterdam goal right now, and VUB are forced to defend very quickly. We'll be looking to deal with this ball through the midfield already. Lovely air dribble from LXS, but it does get shut out by Defsy.
Nice touch.
They will just keep poking it forward.
Yep, it was a beautiful touch. Actually, another time, a nice shot from Absolute Zero. Like, beautiful defend from Team Ace. Another time, they're trying for a dribble. They're looking for their first goal. We all know, like, the importance of the first goal of the game. It opens a lot of stuff, actually. Look at the air dribble. Nice pass. Absolute Zero looking for a goal, but the defense is beautiful from GLT.
That it is. We're seeing possession right now in transition constantly, but I would also argue, not just from what we saw on paper, but VUB have looked to bring the more dangerous of attacks currently at this point in time, but still I'm not fully set on the way that things are being played right now. You know, it's still looking to be incredibly cagey in these opening stages, and you can already see the rotations here from VUB, leaving them a little bit open in places, and we'll have to see if Amsterdam want to punish that at all or not.
Yeah, actually, Team VUB have a very beautiful rotations around the defense, but like Amsterdam, we'll see if they can punish that or no. Another time, nice pass from LXS to his teammates, but the defense is more than enough from Team Ace. As we said, like, they are looking for some passes, they are looking for some touches. Still didn't see enough air dribble or some air shots, but there is a lot of time in front of us. We already played 2 minutes from our first game. Let's give a quick remember that we are playing a best of 5 between these two teams. Yeah, another time, as we said in the paper, Team VUB have the advantage. The Belgium team, the top 3 on the last UAE Masters last year. So another time looking for a goal, and Anoto GLT makes the first goal for Team Ace.
And this is quite a solo goal as well from JLT. 2 touches it, Absolute Zero makes a meal of the situation, unable to get a clean touch. And I think it's fair to say that this goal was coming. Amsterdam Carball Esports slowly building into the game after what looked like some dangerous first moments here. LXS trying to weigh up what the flight on the ball is and perhaps find an instant response, but it does get dealt with, at least for the time being.
Yeah. Beautiful goal, and as
wow.
you said, it was a solo goal from him. XLS another time with the defense, very beautiful. Team Ace looking for their second goal. They're looking to end this game very quickly for Team VUB. Another time, nice shot, nice touch. GLT with the control ball, but no, finally the defense is much stronger. XLS, as you said, another time, very strong defender, and the rotation from Team Ace are much too stronger. Nice touch from him. Is he gonna be able to touch it or no? But no, I guess so. The defense is here. No, not yet. And 1-1 between the two teams.
Yeah, Absolute Zero manages to find a gap as the ball just comes off the wall. Local Banana not able to get in the way and actually just sneaks it inside the near post. So now we find the scoreline tied, and I don't think there are perhaps too many surprises as to how this one has gone, at least from what we were anticipating in the pre-game. But right now it just seems like 2 individuals have been able to find a shy opening in the midst of things. Not the, I guess you can't say cheapest of goals, but the way that both of the goals that have been played actually have been fairly interesting. And look at this, another gap opens up, but LXS is able to deal with it.
Beautiful save, another shot, no! On the ceiling, it didn't go in. Another time, second shot, very nice touch actually from Team Ace. And look at the rotation, they are looking for their second goal. Another time, air shot from GLT, but defense is here another time on the line, and finally he gets it, makes the 2-1 for Team Ace.
That's such a brilliant goal. All 3 cars involved, JLT in 1-2 with Banana, and just like that, the ball is rolled over the line by Defsy. A brilliant team move, and I would not be surprised if this is up there with one of the best goals that we actually see this weekend. Really nice setup, and loving the team play from ACE.
Yep. Team ACA, very beautiful team work actually from them. Here again, we're looking for some air dribble, but GLT with the defend. Nice touch, looking for their second goal. Another time, no. Do not get in, we are playing the last minute. Another time with the save, no, GLT saves the day. Looking for some air control. Absolute Zero is here for the defense. Another time, look for the rotation from Team Ace. Nice boom actually from Local Banana. And yeah, another time, GLT. Beautiful touch.
This is what I was talking about, though, how we see some of the gaps opening up. Absolute Zero trying to bring the ball forward. But we're into the last 30 seconds here, and ACE currently have a lead, one which they've grown into from this game. LXS playing a bit of a fake there, I guess you could say, not quite having enough boost to make that second touch valuable enough. And VUB have to scramble this one away. Last chance saloon here for them in game one, and we already spoke about what that can bring in terms of the narrative for the rest of the game and how VUB will have to claw their way back into this one, show some of that caliber in the top three that we expect. The ball crawling across the base of the field. It goes all the way up, and now it'll have to be one final effort if we are to go to overtime. A brilliant save from Banana, and that should look to just be about it. Pontiac Bandit won't get anywhere close, and there we have it, 1-up in the series.
Yep, exactly. 1-0 on the series. Team Ace makes it and sold this win actually from Team VUB. As we can see, Team VUB started losing from their first minute, but they get to make it in a 1-1, and then Team Ace, with their experience, with their teamwork, with their passes, gets it to a 2-1 and ends the game 1-0 already for the Netherlands team.
Yeah, and this is a top 4 performance from them so far, right? You can only beat every single team in front of you, whether they're placed 100th on the leaderboard or 3rd place last time around. So I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've seen from them thus far. I like the way that they built into the game as well. I perhaps was a little bit harsh saying that there were some sort of sloppy gaps here and there, but that's exactly the gaps that you've got to punish. I think it's fair to say that the first goal was that, but then the second goal that they showed us was just absolutely exquisite. Really, really nice team play. And you're starting to see as well the high level of mechanics that some of these players are already demonstrating, and the reason why they've been playing together so much.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel the synergy, you can feel the teamwork between the players. So already Team Ace are on an advantage on this game, 1-0. Looking for another shot. Beautiful save. No, not enough timing. And already Team VUB opens the score with a 1-0.
Yeah, Pontiac Bandit, that final player to be chasing the ball as they were chasing shadows in the previous game, but VUB get on the mark immediately, and it is that man again that has set them up for it. ACE will need to respond. This is the second game in a row now that they've conceded first.
Okay, another time looking for another shot, XLS, but no, the save is here. 2 men were standing in their goal. To be very careful, Team Ace, because Team VUB are looking and are putting too much pressure actually on the start of the game. They are playing very aggressive actually on this early game. No, not yet. Team Ace makes it 1-1.
This is what I was talking about as well. Look at the ball. It just sort of clambers in, bounces. Banana able to get the downward touch, and then LXS's position is damning to concede that one. It just off the side of the bumper. Very unfortunate, the Fennec getting involved there. And there we have it. The immediate response, same as last game. Well, actually, this one's come a little earlier this time around, and we'll have to see how that will affect the mental of VUB.
Yep. Well, let's see if they can do something or no. Here again, we are playing the 1-1. First minute, 2 goals. They are looking for more goals. They are looking to end this game very, very fast. Nice air shot actually from local Banana. But the save is here from LXS. Team VUB actually have a very strong defense. Meanwhile, Team Ace have a strong attack. So we will see who can dominate this game. Are there the offensive moves or the defensive from Team VUB?
I think it's important you highlighted that as well, because it seems like a lot of the time VUB are playing on this counter, whereas ACE just love to pile on the pressure. Defc heading forward here, a little bit of boost left in the tank, repositions upside down, tries to flip the ball back around for JLT to get involved, but instead it's Banana from the back line yet again sweeping things forward, and eventually swept away by VUB, but only a moment's notice.
Yep. Oh, let's see another time. Nice shot actually from Team Ace, but no, the defense is here. Another time, beautiful touch, looking for another goal through a very long shot, but the save is here. Defzy another time looking for more chances. He can do it or no. He's getting the perfect position for the ball. No, he couldn't make it another time. Nice air shot from local Banana. Throw the balls away from their goal. Another time we're playing the 3rd minute. Nice bomb from Defzy. Yep, exactly. Looking for another chance. Can he got it? Yep, exactly. He did it. Nice touch from him. And yeah, the game is getting very, very close. Nice shot. Will he get it? No.
Yeah, dangerous stuff. Again, Local Banana just playing like a bit of a sweeper in the rotations here, just dealing with the defensive threat and then immediately turning to an attacking one. And we see it yet again. Ball off the backboard, drop down, Defsy off of the crossbar, the upright, the only savior for VUB right now, and conceding yet another lead.
Defsy actually with the touch, it was very, very intense from him, and he was looking for more action. Actually, look at GLT with the air dribble. Very beautiful from him, but the demo is here. Nice shot. No, the save is here.
Yeah, again, Banana with a redirect, ball looping through and looking to get on the end of it yet again, but perhaps a little overzealous. LXS has beaten the line for the first time in what feels like a very, very long time. This could be the opportunity for them to find the lead off the backboard. No one else able to just touch it through. And VUB are going to be sent back yet again. LXS in for the defensive rotation, but this is really turning into a melting pot in the final few moments, final minute or so of this game.
Aye. Very, very intense game actually, and most likely Hazai won't be seeing more than 3 goals on a single round, because like both teams are way too good actually on playing this game. So another time, very long shot, nice touch from Local Banana. The save is here, and the perfect positioning to makes it a 2-1 for Team Ace. Beautiful.
Yeah, the threat which had been looming over VUB's head for a very long time finally becomes realized as Local Banana makes himself felt locally as they just go driving up the field yet again to sink in what could be the finishing blow. VUB will state otherwise and look to try and find something here late on, but yet again they trail from an advantageous position which they held in the opening moments.
Very beautiful, as we can see right now. Absolute Zero looking for his chance, looking for his position. Another time, very long shot, air dribble. Can he make that? Yep, exactly. LXS, nice touch, a nice air dribble, nice control of the ball. As we can see, played it very, very perfect. 2 touches, 1 goal.
Yeah, very nice double tap off of the upright there, and now we are doubling up for VUB. They have twice the score that they did. It's 2-2, both teams tied up coming into the last minute. What is the response here from ACE? Because it felt like for a majority of the game they were the ones dominating, and now that pace has to change. You can't just sit on the lead that you had previous. Didn't exactly feel like they were trying to sit on it, but now you've got something which you need to defend a little bit harder, or you'll be conceding this next game. In comes Absolute Zero with a demo. Ball is loose.
Be very careful actually. We are playing the last 30 seconds. Can they make it to a goal and still this win another time or no? We will see what can happen. Nice dribble, LXS, double touch, looking for a pass another time. Yep, exactly, beautiful pass to his teammates, but it wasn't unfortunate actually. Another time will be goal. No and the miss is here. Frizzy with the pass. No, the demo goes on. Last 7 seconds we are playing, going for overtime for sure. This time a ceiling shot goes away, looking for another position to make it 3-2, but I guess there is not enough time and we are going for an overtime.
Oh, the just amount might have been Dimaziko. A real opportunity there as the ball is scrambling across the 18-yard for VUB, and they get away with it just about. Now a opportunity for them to come forward. I mean, yeah, we saw the pass immediately. Overcooked will be looking for a better one here. Pontiac Bandit just dribbling it down the line. JLT also bringing things forward. It only comes down to 1, and I think if ACE take this, then VUB are going to be looking incredibly compromised coming into that next game.
Yep. And again, nice positioning from GLT, looking for his opportunity to make a goal, to make it 3-2. So here again, we're still playing quality of the game. Very beautiful game, actually. Nice move from both teams. We're having a high quality gameplay actually from the both teams. As we can see, nice air shot from Pontic Bandit, but the save is here actually from Team Ace. Local Banana dribbling the ball, looking for another goal, but look at the rotation from GLT, misses the ball another time, and Defsy is here.
Defsy just bringing the ball around the edge of the dome like Homer Simpson cycling around the sphere on top of Springfield. Here comes Local Banana yet again, sweeping forward, looking to just leave the deftest of touches so that Defsy can perhaps capitalize, but there's nothing there. Poor clearance from VUB. Still haven't fully dealt with this issue. JLT trying to deal that final blow, but not done just yet.
Oh, nice pass now. not in the goal. Another time, GLT looking for all the rotation. Nice air dribble, nice the fake. Local Banana looking for the opportunity. He couldn't make it. He could have passed actually to Frizzy, but the defense is way too strong from Team VUB. Another time, we are playing the second minute of the overtime. Local Banana looking for air dribble. Can he make it or no? With the fake, no, he couldn't. And finally, double touch won't go much far from him. Another time, Dipsy with the shot, city shots. Will it go to the goal? No, I don't think so. And finally, nice setup actually from him to mix another goal. And here again, we can see the rotation from Team Ace.
Yeah, the ball dealt with there, very important. It looked like JLT had the perfect setup for a moment, and AC, you have to be careful that they don't overcommit on some of these attacks, because sometimes it seemed like they were swiping at things just a little bit. Both players going for the same ball there, Defsy knocking it down, JLT not quite in position, and will just have to move back, recollect some of the boost, look to try and entangle with the rest of their teammates, combine to create something here and see out the game, as we're now 2.5 minutes deep into this overtime.
Yep. More than a 2.5, and already we still play in the 2-2 between the two teams. Another time, Team Ace, as we said, sold the first win on this best of 5, and they're looking for their second one. Nice shot actually from Team VUB, but the defense is here from Team Ace. Another time, looking for another goal. No!
Brilliant save from Defsy.
Brilliant save from Defsy.
He's going. Yeah, this is really seems like a dual-edged blade right now, because the longer things go on, the more VUB grow into it. And my concern was that if they didn't find anything here and the ACE could walk away with it after an extended overtime, then that might just be the series. But no, they keep the hopes alive and they inspire that comeback.
Oh my god, what a save actually from Frizzy, but it was too much from him actually to save 2 balls of the same way. Very good save actually, and very good defense from Team Ace, but Team VUB were a bit too strong actually for this game. Maybe their first game was just a warm-up. They are just getting started off this first game. So again, we are playing the 1-1 between the two teams, and the game is getting very, very intense.
Yeah, that it is, right? I think that overtime really just started to make some of those players sweat, and we saw it there exactly, right? Maybe it's engine oil on the track, I don't know. But the main thing is that the VUB are able to pick up that win. They pluck a couple of goals from the jaws of defeat, which had been looming yet again, because ACE, while going a goal down, they find that response fairly early on, within, about a minute or so, and you turn around and suddenly they have the lead. It's just this time around, they weren't able to hold on to it as convincingly as they had previous. They then concede 2 back-to-back. VUB growing into the series, and this is exactly what they want. This is what is going to separate the two teams and really put you and solidify you in that top cut if you want to establish that you have the mental game to really carry on in a series like this, because it's not just going to be a sort of 5-minute one and done. This isn't twos that we've been seeing in the MENA region. This is trees. Trios? I don't know. Point being, we're into the 3rd game.
Yep. 3rd game already started, and yep, let's see what can happen. Team VUB another time versus Team Ace. Belgium versus Netherlands. Let's see who can make it to the next round and who will send the other one to the losers bracket. Nice pass, gets to the ceiling, and finally LXS just misses the first shot of this game. He could have made it 1-0 for his team, but very unlucky. It was missed. Alexis another time with the try, looking for another time, but Frizzy with the save. He's a good defender actually.
Oh, JLT trying to bring it forward in this grudge match between 2 top 4 teams, which is slowly developing into being a seriously competitive affair. Of course, Belgium and the Netherlands both border one another. They speak the same language in many parts, so there's always got to be something on the table here, just a little bit more than the Rocket League we're witnessing, but that is also top tier. A brilliant redirect from JLT, up high and then beats it down low. ACE taking the lead for the first time in these 3 games.
Yep. Team A taking the lead for their first time. Yep, 1-0. Playing the first game or the first minute already. We're on the 3rd game. It's a 1-1 between the two teams. And let's see Team VUB with the comeback, and also why not on a reverse sweep. Nice pass actually from Pontiac to LXS, but he just misses the touch. Other time should be very careful. GLG, Frizzy, they are here to defend. They are here for the rotation. Should be very careful. Air dribble from Banana, but finally Defty or Dipsy, yep, Dipsy is here. Nice shot. The save is here, yep, exactly. Local Banana makes it 2-0.
From defense to attack, Local Banana yet again involved, pinching it in just in the corner, putting your bumper in the right place, meaning that that is a certified goal. And just like that, ACE have doubled their advantage. This is the first time that we've seen either team have more than one goal in terms of the lead, a 2-goal cushion to sit on right now for them. And this is going to be fantastic. We know how drawn out the previous match was, however, so we'll have to see how things go. I'm not even wrapped up what I was saying, and yet again, Banana just going in deep and finding another goal. 3 up. It's an absolute rout.
The pass, man, the pass. Very beautiful, actually. Nice teamwork, nice synergy between Team Ace. Mixing it at 3-0 for Team VUB and making the game harder and harder for them. We already played less than 2 minutes and we are already on a 3-0. Is Team Ace looking for more? Is Team Ace looking to make the difference bigger and bigger between them and Team VUB? We will see what can happen another time. LXS, nice air shot, but he couldn't make it to the goal. Absolute zero with the rotation, looking for more, but Banana with the save and for the defense is here. Nice touch, looking for an air dribble. Can he make it? No. The ball is just going through the goal of Team VUB, but absolute zero with the defense. Beautiful and really strong from him.
Yeah, VUB were looking to get a quick response there, and I think it was fairly pivotal, at least to stop their bleeding, which they have. Bandit has now a goal back, and yeah, for a while it felt like ACE were just sandbagging a little bit from that previous game that we saw, and that maybe all of the goals that had just exploded onto the screen in front of them were saved over and should have been in that overtime instead. But here we are. They do have the 3-1 lead still, but VUB showing signs of life.
Yeah, VUB showing signs that they are alive and they can make it. They are looking for a comeback and why not a reverse sweep. So let's see what can happen another time. Team Ace will try to defend their goal, will try to put this result on more goals and more difference between them and Team VUB. Let's see what can happen another time. The defense is here. Frizzy misses the ball. Local Banana is here, looking for another shot from XLS. And finally, the defense is here. Very beautiful, actually, from Team Ace. They are looking to put more goals. Nice ceiling shot and a save is absolutely insane from Local Banana.
Defsy going forward. JLT off the line. Another very close one. This time around a little bit different as we're going towards the VUB net, and here we have LXS. They find it. JLT, the one that scores in the end. I'll have to see how that works in the replay. Immediately, Banana brings it forward. JLT, just drops it in. Brilliant touch. Absolute zero sends it off the underside of the bar. And ACE now up 4-1. If they can carry a lead, anything as substantial as what it currently reads off on the score sheet, then coming into that final game, it's something looming over the head of VUB.
Yeah. Very beautiful from Team Ace actually on this game, and brilliant from them. 4-1 is the score of this game. It's the first time we are going for 5 goals on the same round. Last 2 games it was just like maximum of 3 goals or 4 goals actually. And again, as we can see, Defsy with the shot. 3 players on the same side of the ball. It's very dangerous actually for Team Ace. To be very careful for the rotation and also for the way they are playing the ball in front of Team VUB, because yeah, you are winning 4-1, but you are playing versus the top 3 of UAE last year. So you should be very careful actually. They are very experienced and they come back from any result on this game. 1 minute remaining before the end of this game, and Team Ace wanna keep this result so they can go to the game 3 with a very good mental, but we will see if this is gonna be the case for Team VUB or no.
Yeah, it's Brussels versus Amsterdam, Netherlands versus Belgium. So much at play here. 3rd versus 4th, or at least that's the target which ACE have, and will be putting an even bigger one on their backs coming out of this game with how fantastic the round has played out. JLT looking to get involved yet again. Everything clambering forward right now, and I don't think there's a way back into this game for VUB. At least this one, right? We have potentially a couple more coming up, but we're going to need to see some kind of a ridiculous turnaround from them if the tone is anything similar to what is panning out in this match, because ACE have turned up onto another level. They've cranked that gear and are showing us something which perhaps we saw a little bit sooner, but VUB's defense has been a lot weaker comparatively than what it was in the first couple of games. A dominant victory, 4-1, and now only a singular game away from winning the series.
Yeah, Team Ace actually just dominated the last game, just showed a very, very beautiful performance from them. Also, like the teamwork between the players, it was just so intense, and they didn't let any chance for Team VUB to make something or just to find a way to come back on this game. And maybe I thought that they could have made it for a reverse sweep or for a comeback, but Team Ace, the Netherlands team, were just too good, I guess, on the last game.
Yeah, I think as well it taps into what we were speaking about earlier on, with this being a bit more of a attack versus defense sided matchup, and we've seen a lot of the time AC pressing that advantage, but for VUB there, it wasn't the same defensive capabilities and capacity that we had previously experienced watching the games that had transpired earlier on, and that really sort of drew them the short straw in that situation. It seemed like every single time they tried to reach out the hand to try and take a kill, it was immediately chopped off, right? Try and take a goal, because there was that response from ACE, and a player like Banana just being able to sweep the ball forward with the supporting cast of Desti and JLT was really fantastic. I mean, the amount of times that we saw Banana, not even necessarily just go and score one themselves, but set up some kind of a play off the wall for JLT or the likes to come sweeping in was brilliant.
Yep. So as we said, Rocket League right now is just about efficiency. It doesn't match how much you attack. It doesn't match how much you are looking for goals, but how much you are efficient on making goals through your enemy. So another time, Team Ace are just too efficient, I guess, on their chances. So like they got 3 chances, they scored 2 goals.
Yeah. Right? I mean, you want to try and convert as many of your chances as possible, and I think that's what VUB need to do. They need to be clinical every single time they go forward and stalwart in defense. The only problem is right now they've been able to take a couple of those attacking opportunities, but we haven't seen them score more than 2 goals in regulation thus far. AC in the previous managing to knock in 4, so we'll have to see how this one goes. Immediately they are knocking on the door. VUB here, moving the ball forward and trying to get something done, but yet again, ACE, they're immediately showing their presence, getting the shoulders out and getting the ball further up the field.
Yep. So let's see what can happen another time. We are playing the 3rd game, the last game for Team Aces if they won this, and we'll soon go for a 5th game if Team VUB wins this. The Belgium team don't want to put their hands down, don't want to go to the losers bracket,
fantastic.
And Defty starting already with the first goal. Beautiful pass, actually, as we can see the replay here from local Banana. A pass into a brilliant shot from Defty.
I don't know, maybe I just like saying the name Banana, but it must be said, their involvement is in so many of these ACE goals. It brings the defense to attack. It's that transitional conduit which they then use to channel in any offensive aggression, and it's a brilliant setup for Defty there on the pass as well. VUB trying to clamber back into this. We said how ACE hadn't taken the lead, in any of their games prior, but the previous one we saw, the 4-1 lead, all started with them getting that initial spark, VUB being the ones usually who were first off the mark. So now this is a really elevated challenge which they'll have to mount.
Nice shot, actually, another time looking for another goal, but Defty is here. They're looking for some silly shots, so that they just want to get the balls away from their goal. Should be very careful. XLS, nice air dribble, looking for another goal, looking for a pass, an opportunity for his team. But finally, the rotation is not here actually from Team VUB. They should be very careful. Defty just took the ball, looking for a fake. No, it's an air dribble. Nice shot from local Banana, but the save is right on point from Team VUB. Another time GLT, mid-air shot. Is it a pass or just a random shot? Yep, exactly. It looks like a pass, and Dempsey directly to the goal.
Yeah, it's the same again, though, Dimaziko. We're seeing here VUB getting caught out. Two players going for the same ball. Fantastic pass from Dempsey. A lightning bolt right into the heart of the VUB defense. And all it takes is for JLT to poke it over the line. Simplistic stuff, it seems, but ACE have been running like clockwork.
Yep, very, very good game actually from Team Ace. Another time it's a 2-0, already played half of the game. Local Banana looking for another chase, but Team VUB right now, they will just put anything they have on this game. They just wanna go for the 5th game. They just wanna go for the reverse sweep. Is it gonna be able for Team Ace or no? Let's see what can happen. For me, I don't think so. They can make a Team Ace just look too much stronger actually from them on this game. Beautiful pass, my touch, and Local Banana with the save of the day.
A goal there could have changed the flow the same way that it did in Game 2 when we saw things get pushed to an overtime for VUB. But right now, you can't help but feel they're somewhat dejected. Things are a lot different than they were in the opening stages. I mean, it's been ACE all the while, it feels like. Even the game that VUB were able to pinch, not the most convincing, I think it's fair to say. And our predictions have gone the opposite way up, flipped on their head. And Belgium, here, Brussels, the University of course, will be trying to flip that narrative on its head as well and see if they can't just snatch some kind of a late result here to inspire some hope.
Okay, let's see what can happen another time. Local Banana looking for a chance, looking for something to just do away. So here again, as we can see, Local Banana and 3-0, very easy. Same mistakes happening again from Team VUB.
Exactly that. You can see on the replay there somewhat as well. And I was just about to highlight it from the color perspective. VUB have all 3 players stuck in the same little corner where the boost is posted up. And it's that failure in rotations and positioning which is really making this defense a lot more egregious for them right now than it should be, because we've seen how capable they were at least early on. But that now was a fragile picture painted which has shattered almost entirely as ACE have put the foot down, asserted their dominance, and really planted that first step in making a campaign towards the upper echelons of this bracket.
Okay, Dempsey with the dribble, another time looking for the dribble, got the first one, got the second one, only 30 seconds remaining, looking for a pass to the Alex, and he just misses the shot. Very unfortunate actually from this player. Local Banana another time for the rotation, gets the ball another time, should be very careful. Pontiac is here for the defense, nice pass for GLT. Local Banana is another time on the rotation, we're trying to save, no, just misses the shot, and Pontiac Bandit makes it a 3-1 for Team VUB. Another time they moved from the 0 to the 1.
Yeah. It's important that we see them at least get one here. I think it's definitely a consolation, but better to have than nothing, right? We've seen some brilliant carball be played by Amsterdam thus far, and I think that this is a incredibly deserving result, and there we have it. 4-1 yet again with only 4 seconds left on the clock. JLT the one to do it. A nice step up that we've seen from him in this final game, getting involved on the score sheet a little bit more. Defsy also heavily involved. Every single one of these cars has been in the feed at least one time or the other. I mean, you can label one as a highlight, maybe Banana is the string which ties things all together, but the stones on the end have been dealing some heavy blows, and VUB are the ones to fall into that lower bracket.
Yep, GLT as the MVP of this game. Very beautiful performance actually from Team Ace, the Netherlands team, who they are aiming for only the top 4. For me, they can make it to the top 1 actually of the Amazon University Esports Masters. Another time, very beautiful performance from them. And yeah, we just finished our first best of 5 as a 3-1 for Team Ace. Team VUB, very unfortunate for them. They played very well. They gave us a really beautiful show, but it wasn't enough actually to defeat the Team Ace.
No, it wasn't. And the so-called underdogs that we had coming in come out on top. Victor's 3-1. Very convincing in the end as well. And I said coming out of game number 3 that the tone was different. When you win a game 4-1, if any team is able to really carve out a substantial advantage after seeing things so close previous, it just completely shifts the dynamic of where the game is headed, and we're able to see them get that repeat offense and go in with another 4-1 result to then send out the series 3-1 with sort of 2 maps to spare, I suppose, 2 games to spare. So very nicely done, or 1 game to spare, I should say, right? But with an advantage of 2 games. So very, very cleanly played from them. A slight blip on the overtime, but it's that immediate response when you're able to bring out a 3-goal advantage, which then really shows the caliber which Amsterdam Kabul Esports have. I mean, they're down as being the best Dutch team. We had here as well that Brussels were the best Belgian team, but they also said they're the best in Benelux. I think you guys have to remember that Benelux is also made up of the Netherlands as well, and they have certainly made their case here for being the best team in the region.
Yeah. Another time, GG, well played for Team Ace. Very unfortunate and hard luck for Team VUB. That was over. Our first best of 5 is over right now. Team Aces automatically goes to the next round, and Team VUB goes to the losers bracket. So they will get their last chance on this tournament. So here again, let's talk a bit about our next best of 5.
Yeah, we have another best of 5 coming up. This one, an exciting one. It is going to be UEA Blue Jays. They are going to be up against the Irish team, which I believe is, the Technological University of Dublin. So we've had quite a few capital cities coming through already here, right? We've had Brussels, we've had Amsterdam, we've had Dublin, and then for the UK we've got Norwich. I mean, look, I can't hate, right? I did actually go to UEA, so there's some allegiance there to be made, I think it's fair to say, but completely impartial on the desk, of course. And I think it'll be exciting to see how they play on an international level. We've seen them in a few tournaments sort of on this level before. They perform well regionally alongside Warwick, but now taking this step up, it's going to be a bit more difficult. Whether Dublin can prove to be fierce opposition or not, we'll have to see, but definitely looking sort of later down the bracket and into the lowers perhaps as well, depending on how things go. It's a long road for this team.
Yeah, too much actions, too much moves, and too many plays are waiting for us on our next best of 5. But all of that, we'll be just watching it and casting it after the break. See you there. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Hazza, and welcome back, our dear viewers, to our second best top 5. Another time, I've just seen too much actions, too much plays, and too much high-level moves from a very good and very skilled teams that finally Team Ace could have made it and won it on a 3-1 score. And again, we're playing our second best top 5.
That we are. We've got Technical University Dublin versus University of East Anglia Blue Jays. So it'll be interesting to see how this matchup goes. It's another regional one. I like that we've highlighted a few of those there as well. So we've got the UK and Ireland both through two separate qualifiers, right? So you had the Null for the UK and then the Natives Collegiate one, sorry, I should say, for Dublin. I don't know why can't I say anything Irish? I really don't know why it is. Maybe it is just because I'm from the other side of the pond, but who knows, right? Anyway. So we've got that game coming up for you guys, right? And we've just seen a game between the Belgium representative, the University of Brussels, and then also the representative of Netherlands, Amsterdam University, or Amsterdam Carball Esports, I should say, right? Go up against each other. And now we have this clash of titans, right? Dublin versus Norwich, UK versus Ireland, going to be a very exciting matchup. And we'll have to see if Blue Jays can kick off their campaign with that translation of performance onto this international stage.
So, is it gonna be the same score again as the last time? Here again, we have a very experienced team who are the Ireland team, who just won 3 of the previous 5 titles for the Irish University Esports Rocket League, versus the UK team, who have, as they said, the best players. But on the UAE, like, they still have no accomplishments yet, but will be loads soon. So here again, like, they have standards, they want to win, they have goals to accomplish, but you are playing versus a team that very experienced and already won 3 times. So is it gonna be the same rule again, the underdogs who just gonna destroy the UK team, or what?
I don't think so, to be honest. I think that the UK team here, Blue Jays, and this isn't coming from any form of bias, I have to be 100% clear, are the better team coming into it as well. You have to consider, yes, Technological University Dublin have won 3 titles, but that is limited to Ireland specifically, so other universities playing within that region, whereas the UK is a lot wider of a pool. You had a team like Warwick, who's sponsored by Williams Resolve, right? You know, a fairly accomplished team, not just in, you know, the different formulas for racing, but then also in esports as well. They have that backing and foundation behind them, and they just got swept in the finals by Blue Jays. That in a live environment, this one online, things a little bit different, and you know, we don't always see that same turn up come through, but UEA will want to pile on the pressure early on, and TUD are going to have to show us what they can offer here on the grandest of stages. Well, all right, it's going to have to be a little bit more than that, I think it's fair to say.
All right, play the first 20 seconds. TUD, the Irish team, just got a goal on their account. So another time, the UEA or the UK team just makes it a 1-0 for them on the start of the game. The game looks very intense, looks very good, and also like we're just gonna have too much energy, too much skills, and too much action, as we can see already.
Yeah, Iclat Mackers with the first goal so far of the game. A cult legend almost around these parts, I suppose, for what his presence is in the game. Snipe as well, and you've got Ant-Man making up the roster. On the opposite side, we have Python, we've got Shane, and My Parable for TUD. And we'll have to see if they can begin to inscribe their names in legend with a performance here as well. But UEA step that first foot onto the gas, get underway with the initial goal here. And now we just have to see what Dublin can do to bring things away and alleviate some of that pressure early on.
All right, so let's see what can happen. Right, here again, the team TUD already losing their first minutes, 1-0 versus the UK team. And again, they have the chance to make it shine, or Shane, looking for a chance.
I like that one, right? Shane wants to make it shine. We'll have to see if he'll be shining brightly in this game or not, as Iclat Mackers is able to bring the ball away.
Damn. It was a nice one. It was a nice one. All right. So Shane looking to shine on this game and to make his team going ahead. Another time, there's a chance and makes a goal on his own goal. Very unfortunate, actually.
Yeah, not too much of a shining moment there. I think it's Ant-Man with a nice touchdown, and My Parable is the one who ends up shooting themselves in the foot. UEA up 2 to the good here in this initial match, and if it carries on of more the same, then you have to start being worried, because we want to see Technical University Dublin do something to offset what the narrative would have been. I mean, look, we got the Norwich man on the desk. Surely it's not going to be a UEA sweep, but they're 3-0 up with 3 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, so you're from Ireland or from UK?
I'm from UK. The point I'm making is I'm from where the UEA University is from. So not even just the region as a whole, but that is in fact where I went to university. But you know, regardless of how I feel about this team or anything going on, right? Looking at TUD here, we need to see that step up in quality.
Nah, man, but like it makes sense. They just got the energy and just got the support from you on from the microphone. So that's why like the UK team are just on fire on this game, starting with a 3-0 on the first half of the game. I mean, yeah, like the Ireland is just too far away from me, so they can get my energy. But yeah, guys, you can do it. You can come back. 3-0 is nothing. Yalla, Team TUD, you can do it. You can come back. 3-0 is nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many Irish people have ever said "yalla" before, but maybe if you want to become Irish, then you can become the first person to. But yeah, I mean, look, regardless of how we both feel about either of these teams and how the situation plays, TUD are here on merit. They've won 3 times in Ireland before. Whether there's a difference in quality across the board or not is perhaps yet to be seen. But UEA with that stamp of authority, and this is why they call, I was going to say this is why they call him Snipe, because that is a real snipe shot to the corner. It's Ant-Man instead actually off the back of Snipe's good work, which is able to turn it into the net.
Yep, exactly. Beautiful pass, and the shot directly to the goal makes it a 4-0 for the UK team. Another time they're just making the game harder and harder for Team TUD, but never like 10 is impossible for them. Another time 5-0. Eklat scores. Okay, what? Eklat Maxers.
Eklat Makers. Yeah, Eklat Makers.
Eklat Makers.
Like a chocolate eclair and a McDonald's almost. 2 different types of food, I suppose. I'm really not sure where the name came from. And I've spoken to a couple of the players before about you know what the idea behind it was or whatever, and it had been around for a while. And here is Python now finally showing up. It was UEA around for a while, but TUD get on the board. Maybe just a consolation, but Python has wrapped his coil on this game, a stamp of authority at the very least. And it's those signs of life which I'm happy to be declaring that we're now starting to see coming out from TUD.
All right, Team UD finally gets a goal. Maybe this is the opening ceremony for the goals for them. No, I don't think so. The UK team are just way too strong and they just don't miss. 1 chance, 1 goal. Directly.
Yeah, blink and you'll miss it kind of stuff, right? You glance away for just a moment, and just like that, Snipe has sniped it from before your very eyes. And right now, this series might end up being longer than we imagined, because if UEA keeps scoring as many goals as they are, then every single time we have to watch the goal animation, it adds on another 10 seconds or so, because right now it has been a very long game. 6-1 reads the scoreline, the biggest deficit that any team will have had to have clambered back from so far in this play day, and it's TUD that sit on the back end of that.
Yeah, I feel like the Team TUD have a very strong attack, but like in a defensive wise, they need to work about it. So another time, like they should be working on their defense more than the attack. Another time, Shani is shining and makes it a 6-2 on the score. Maybe they can get closer a bit, but I don't think so. They can make it for this game. Maybe for next game.
Yeah, a glimmer of light, a glimmer of hope from Shane there as well. brightening things up a little bit here for TUD, and I think that's important. What is more important now is that the scoreline at least stays how it is or shifts a little bit more into the Irish favour, because if it ends up being 6-2 as things currently stand, or 7-2, or anything else further adrift into UEA's court, then that's a lot of confidence evaporated here for TUD. There we go, another goal in towards their count, and we're seeing UEA get punished here for some of those sort of sloppy mistakes that they're making, a little bit complacent, snipe caught out on the line, and with 20 seconds left on the clock, I'm not saying it's doable, but at least it'll inspire something.
Okay, let's see what can happen, if they can do it or no. Team TUD with the full energy and the full hype, they're looking for another goal. Can they make it? The Python just misses the shot, and they couldn't make it directly to the goal. Another time, Anthony with the save, 8 more seconds. And I guess it is over for Team TUD. They just lost their first game, 6-3 in the score. Not bad, actually. But everything is on the mental. The 3 goals will help them a lot, actually, to come back on the next game. Another time, first winners are the UK team. Back-to-back winners, 3 times out of 5 on the UAE Masters. Actually, on EU. So another time, for me, on paper, they have the advantage. They should be winning this, but like Team TUD, I don't know, man. Like they need to do something.
Yeah, that they do, and I think they already started to get to work in the previous game, and I think that is incredibly important that we see them do that, because if you just let that one slip, it does end up being 5-1, 6-1, whatever the case may be, then they're looking dead and buried before there's even a chance for us to move into the next few games. A scoreline like that, with how dominant it was, not just in possession, but how UEA were constantly able to poke chances, made things look very difficult. But now they're down again, which means that they have to climb their way back up, and it's a fresh slate for TUD to try and attack.
Right. So let's see what can happen. Another time, Team TUD looking for their advantage very early on this game, looking for the attack. So as we say, they should be very careful on defending their goal, because it doesn't matter how much you are good on attacking, but it matters how much you are good on defending. As already started, TUD started an opponent score with a 1-0.
Yeah, and this is exactly the lead which they wanted to build here, TUD, right? You now had that fresh slate, clean advantage that they're able to try and work from, and we're seeing the momentum preserved from the previous game. Even though it was a 6-3 scoreline, they're showing us what the capabilities are of this Irish team, and it's a fantastic response.
Okay, another time, nice save from Python. They are learning. Shane is controlling the ball, very beautiful, nice shot from him, gets the first one, the second one won't be enough. Python another time with the pass in the middle, but it should be very hard actually for him, misses a parable. Another time with an air shot, Python another time with the save, ball is going from here to there, and no one is looking and no one is making it dangerous for the other team. Here again, air shots, and Python with the save, beautiful from him actually, but no, anti-MN7 will make a very strong shot, making it very harder for Shane to control it or to save it.
Yeah, a difficult one weighed up in the end there, and UEA able to capitalize. Now 1-1, and we'll have to see if TUD are showing us an improvement or whether this is just another flash in the pan, inconsequential result, because UEA are now alive in this series. They've woken the beast, the angry one from the Anglian East, that is, and it's a threat that they're going to have to now deal with. And already we're seeing TUD bring it forward, and Eklet Mack has called into action to deal with that issue.
Right. So let's see. Someone already played 1 minute half, and both teams are still struggling to find more goals. Nevertheless, the first game we had just like about 9 goals. This game it looks a bit closer than the first game. Team TUD, they're looking for their chance to make it. They don't want to lose the second game in a row. They want to make it harder for the UK team just to get in the way and to win their second game. So another time, quick remember to our dear viewers, we are playing our second best of 5, and we still have another best of 5 waiting for us after this one is over. So let's see what can happen. Another time, Nice air shot from Anti M7. Looking for another shot, but it makes it very harder for him. Nice rotation for him. Can he make it with the save? No. Snipe is here. Anthony, two players on the same side. Python looking for the boost, looking for the save. Can he be able to make it or no? Let's see what can happen.
TD now trying to bring things away, carve out that advantage for themselves 1-1. This is an incredibly close game. Ooh. Python sweeping in to try and steal away another goal and put UEA in a very difficult situation after they ran away. 6-2 victors in that first game. 6-3, I should say. TOD have been piling on the pressure as this one begins to develop and awakening themselves. Shane bringing it forward. Python again trying to see what they can create. My Parable from the defensive position looking to deal with things and interlink with his teammates. Ant-Man called to duty.
Anthony with the save. Snipe or Shane gets it. Yep, exactly. It's Snipe looking for an air dribble. Another time should be very careful actually. Team GOD are putting too much pressure. They're letting their defense very empty. Another time on the line, and it was a very beautiful demo. Aye, aye.
Oh, such a dangerous demo, which distracts UEA and puts them in a difficult situation. How many times have we seen this happen for them, though? In the live finals of the UK Islanders, well, it was a situation where we saw UEA take a lead and then they perhaps struggled to close things out a little bit more. We also see them fight back through a bracket reset. Caliber, confidence, cool and collected. Sniper is able to find one there. A nice shot, bounced down and then over the head of Shane. A minute left on the clock.
Very hard to defend, by the way.
UEA in a brilliant position now.
Yep.
Overturning that initial goal.
This type of shots is the hardest shots to defend because you don't know where the ball is going after she touches the ground. So another time, nice snipe from Snipe, and Eklamakers gets another goal and probably makes the game over for the UK team. Team TUD are having a really rough time actually to score the goals, but at the end of the day, they are doing a very, very big game versus the UK team.
Yeah, the wheels are coming off of the proverbial octane right now for TUD. We saw what looked to be a moment of resistance, something to spring life back into this game with that early goal, but UEA have swept the rug of comfortability underneath their feet and placed down a welcome mat. Welcome to the big leagues. We are the big boys of our region, and now they have a chance to go up with that 2-0 lead. What a save from Ikai Mackers. Keeps it in him for a moment, but Parable responds. Now things feel a little bit different. TUD 30 seconds left on a clock and a chance here to not float fully adrift.
Are they gonna be able to make it? Let's see. 32 seconds. Their chance to go for an overtime. Their chance to go for a 3-3. Snipe with the save. Gets the ball. Gets the air. Gets the dribble. Beautiful pass. Nice shot. But Mrs. Parable with the defense is already here. Here again, two players on the same side. Making a very big mistake. Nice demo. One player is out, looking for another goal, looking for the chance. Mrs. Parable with the shots on the ceiling. It's not in, and finally 6 more seconds before the end of the game. Shane is going for it. Mrs. Parable, nice shot. Looking for the second one. On the last seconds, we are going to an overtime.
This is brilliant from My Parable. Probably the quietest of the cars out on the field right now, but then hits a brilliant double tap redirect off of the wall to send it into the far corner, send things away, and send a message to UEA that this team isn't further adrift just yet. Across the channel between the islands, perhaps it is the Irish team that'll be running away with game number 2 after being beaten up so heavily in that first match. Now there's a chance for them to steal this second one for their own and bring something different to the series. Already a couple of chances going their way. UEA fighting from the back foot.
Okay, UAA are just having a really rough time actually versus the Irish team, who they are just putting everything on the attack. They are playing super offensive. They are looking for their chance. Python with the dribble. Another time gets the first one. Nice pass for my parable, but the save is here from Shea. Another time Python gets the ball in front of the goal, and this is very, very hard actually. Let's see what can happen. Antamne have the boost, have the opportunity to make it, but this is very hard actually for Team UAE to just resist all this attack, to resist all this pressure. My parable with the save, beautiful from him, gets the dribble, have the boost, gets the first one, looking for the second one, but Anthony is just so here. Nice shot on the ceiling, and it's not in. Finally, another time, they are committing, they are putting everything on it. They want to keep the offense on, they want to keep the attack, they want to go with this win, they want to go with the second game. So let's see what can happen.
This one is now starting to feel a lot like the regional clash that we saw in that first game between Belgium and the Netherlands, where you had that first game where it went one way. I mean, I guess UEA a little bit more advantageous. Now into the second, we're starting to reach into that overtime. Already a minute and a half has elapsed here, and the TUD have had the better of the chances. I think they'll be fairly unhappy that one of these hasn't been converted just yet, because the longer you wait, the more opportunity you invite for UEA to find something for themselves, and it's that Swiss Army knife of Eclat Mackers that cuts open a hole in TUD and leaves a hole in the heart of these players who battled brilliantly to make things look like they were doable. The opportunity snatched from their grasp, and UEA go up 2-0.
He just stole that goal from them. Like, he just took it 1 millimeter away from the defender. Beautiful move actually from the UAE team. Another time the UAE just did a very beautiful job and just showed us a really clean performance. 2-0 very quickly, and they want to go with the 3-0 for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could be leaning more in towards that 3-1 if we do have Ireland coming in here, if we have Technical University Dublin showing us a little bit more. And they did in the series, to be fair. You have to give them a lot of credit for bringing out a performance there, being able to overturn not just the first result that we saw in game one and the mental boon that can give you, but then also translating the momentum into the next game, getting the opening goal, and even when they went down at a margin of 3-1, finding a way to get 2 goals back to back and leave themselves some breathing room, a lifeline in this series. It's just unfortunate that things flip on their head.
Yep. Well, let's see if they can just make it this way or no. Anthony another time with the save. This time we feels like Team TUD are just playing all in. They have nothing to lose yet. So let's see what's gonna be the result of this game. Most likely, for me, Team UAE will just win it and make it a 3-0, but Team TUD, I guess, will have another opinion about it.
Yeah, nothing to lose, everything to gain. UEA sit atop the throne right now in terms of who in the Isles will be coming out on top in this grudge match. And just looking at the positions from all these players, we're seeing Ant-Man really be that defensive rock for UEA. Snipe rotating throughout, and then Eclat Mackers just always the one to initiate the attack, and yet again able to find a decent touch to bring it forward. Snipe's the kind of player that just sort of chips in with a goal here and there. And then for Technical University Dublin, we've seen both Python and Shane be the ones to go on the front foot, but even my parable from deep, finding ways to get themselves involved. And here is Ant-Man now, that defensive-minded player that we had spoken about, the one who's actually able to loft the ball in towards Eclat Mackers, and all 3 cars of UEA perching inside the TUD half.
All right, their chance to make it 1-0. So let's see, we already played 2 minutes and still no goal scored yet. Another time, Eclat Mackers, the saver of the day of Team UAE on the last game on the overtime, who is just looking for a ball control, looking for a ball dribble. Let's see what can happen another time. It feels like Team TUD are just playing all in. As I said, Hazza, they have nothing to lose. And look at Shiny, shining on the sky and saving this ball. Beautiful pass. Antamne just loses this ball and just misses the first goal of this game.
Yeah, it's unlucky. My Parable was looking for a setup earlier there as well to introduce Shane to the fray and knock the ball down, but couldn't quite get the ideal contact. The team play perhaps not already pre-synchronized between the players. That one certainly is. What a pass from Snipe. Ant-Man touches it goalwards, but it is denied from the line. Iklak Makas yet again, this jack of all trades, finding a way to put something forward, and Ant-Man does have to flip over to keep the goal from being conceded, but that's a brilliant demolition. It's left an empty net for Python, at least I thought so. Yet again, defensive work being dealt. We're over halfway through this game, but nobody has found a way to score just yet, and Python at both ends involved in both attack and defense for TUD.
TUD are just way too strong on this game, so let's see what can happen. Another time, Shani looking for a beautiful engage, looking for this time to just make it a 1-0. We played already 3 games. What's happening in this game? Both teams have just upgraded their defense and no one wanna score. Let's see what can happen. Eklamakers looking for the chance on the line, and it's not in yet. Anthony another time. Eklamakers looking for a demo, but he couldn't make it. Snipe is here for the rotation for the defend. He just will get the ball away very easily from him.
Yeah, it wasn't enough boost there for Iklak Makas to get the value that he wanted. You had Ant-Man coming through on the long rotation to try and take the shot, but by then it's an opportunity gone cold, and one which TUD are able to deal with. Now their opportunity spiking forward some aggression and finding something here, because this game almost feels like an overtime in itself as you come into the last minute or so. Nobody's drawn blood, but finally UEA I should say. Oh my goodness, I went there and I don't know how to say it. Pull out that dagger from behind their back and draw early blood.
UEA finally scored their first goal. It's a 1-0. We just played more than 3 minutes and half to just got one goal, and finally the UK team just put themselves ahead. They want to solve, as we say, they want to end it with a quick 3-0 versus the team TUD. But let's see if the Irish team have another opinion to say on this game. It's a 1-0 already. Antamli looking already for another goal. Let's see Clamaters looking another time for an air dribble. He couldn't make it. 1 minute remaining before the end of the game. 1 minute remaining before the end of this best of 5. Clamaters with the save. Brilliant from him actually. Shani another time looking to shine, but this time this won't be enough actually versus the UAE or the UEA team. Oh my god, another time Python looking for another shot. Mrs. Parable or my Parable looking for the chance to get it on a 1-1, but this is very hard actually. Very nice touch. And the save is way better.
Now would be the time to pull the hand wraps off for TUD, put everything in, go for a full frontal attack and see what they can create. You said that they had nothing to lose, and that is exactly the case here, except they're already down 1-0. UEA looking to bring this one over the line in a 3-0 fashion. I think the scoreline is somewhat harsh on TUD here as well, because there's only 1 goal in it, still incredibly close, and as things slowly grind to a halt, I think Iklak Makas will just touch the ball down, and there we have it. UEA take the series 3-0. They came in as favourites, I think it's fair to say, and they leave as victors. That beast, the angry beast from the Anglian East, yet again is able to claim another life, as we saw in that situation. They got tested, I think it's fair to say. That wasn't a walk in the park. Technical University Dublin actually pulled those claws out in the end and showed us some possibility of what they could perhaps bring in this tournament, but unfortunately that will continue for them in the lower bracket. And I think it will continue for me on the desk on my lonesome. Dimaziko perhaps having some issues. Hopefully I'm not sat here for too long, and we can just sort of poke the box, see if he'll come back. I don't know. Maybe he needs to show some signs of life as well, like TUD were able to do in that series. But I believe we will be throwing to a short break. He's back. Welcome back.
Thank you, guys. All right. So our second best of 5 just over. As I was saying, Team TUD had no chance to do something versus the UK team, but at the end of the day, they were better. They just ended it with a quick 3-0. We just had too many goals, too many moves, and too many skilled players. Good luck for the UK team and hard luck for Team TUD. We still have 1 in chance best of 5. Don't go away. All of that will be just after the break.
contact. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contact. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact. Baby, live it up, you know the work week coming. Turn it into profit, so the hurt means something. Shine on the competition, shawty, that's easy. Cuban on the collar, so the next stay freezy. Fresh white tea, ain't good, no stains. Swinging in the rental, got it hogging both lanes. Quarantine clean, but the streets still dirty. Round to the 9 if it's past 8:30. I been on my grind like I'm tryna get sharp. It ain't come with keys, all I did is hit start. I ain't even planning, but it hit still. Car full of baddies, got me playing fifth wheel. Juke jammer, baby, got the party going up. I do what I wanna, I don't plan on growing up. See you slamming Henny and don't plan on slowing up. Call your boss and tell him you don't plan on showing up. Lungs full of gas with a handful of goals. Boys in a band, get a band for the shows. Stack it up tall till I stand on my toes. Come and get your man, he'll stand for the... I been on M's, got 'em hopping on deep. Tell the bartender, get it popping on me. Know they see the vibe and I came up quick. See around the city on the same old... I been really working and it steady, got me buzzing. I been getting money, now I'm everybody cousin. Waffle House run and it's back to the bed. Hit it from the back, pulling tracks from your head. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contacts. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contact. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact.
Desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, how to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Below, and I'm still here, I'm freezing cold, but I will wait, I hold my breath till I turn blue. I hope you know that I will never let
yeah.
Damn, Greggy.
Poorly fabricated thoughts of judgment in a cluster. Drop kick 'em, drop victim, life living. Don't drop love, it won't get 'em. Drop cops to spin prisons, break it all vicious, free fall. But don't let 'em at all odds with no heart. It's just obvious I can't do all of this now. All of this time got me wondering when I'ma stand on the ground. Cause I've been sitting in a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. I just hit a grand slam, life is seesaw. And I'm a heavyweight man, think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. But I've been stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands, begging for a chair, at least a place to rest my band. Pushing vocals for Barada, got no morals, got my partner by my side, even when I'm acting like a monster. Sorry that I ever got her. I wish I handled you with more heartfelt manners. My manners disappear constant. I blame it all on the world. Think I should focus my posture. No, my position is perfect. Repeat that like a mantra. So self-deceit like a guru. That's how I'm feeling, like constant imposter syndrome. I got that. I'm after something I locked in. I put myself in the boxes and stack alongside my awkward. Think it's time that we knock 'em and watch 'em topple it over. Yeah, this a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. I just hit a grand slam, think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. Yeah, this a free fall, don't think I'm ever gonna land. Life is seesaw, and I'm a heavyweight man. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. I made some bad decisions, let's call them learning moments. I'm my worst opponent. I said I didn't notice, only cause it hurt to notice. See, it was perfect for a second, till a minute turned a leap year and I couldn't hold it. It's all falling down, I dropped the hurt upon us. See the worst in every person, I'm my surface monster. Only show a half face, swing bash just for the bad days. Get lost at every pathway, someone save me from uncertain somethings. The whole world is broken. Humpty Dumpty got no pieces, he can put it back together. God is mad the weather, how we show his temper. Hurricanes, fires, plagues, and locusts think the world is falling. Someone catch it, please. All these catastrophes got me scared, all the love in me will atrophy. Dissolve the apathy, but think I'd rather be right here in this second. For it all falls down and I'm left with the embers. Yeah, this a free fall, don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. I just hit a grand slam, think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. Yeah, this a free fall, don't think I'm ever gonna land. Life is seesaw, and I'm a heavyweight man. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands.
Like the wind, you're like a butterfly. Need to be seen. You always need to fly. You always leave. You never tell me where. You need the wind, the wind. It always takes you there. Always the same routine in the morning. You always leave me without a warning. Without you here, babe, I'm feeling lonely. Come on and calm down my body, baby. I need your healing now, so don't leave. Spare me this feeling now, but it's okay now, as long as you're here. As long as I know you fly back to me, but it's okay now, as long as you're here. As long as I know you fly back to me. You're like a dream. You're like a waterfall. You always leave me without a warning. Without you here, babe, I'm feeling lonely. Come on and calm down my body, baby. I need your healing now, so don't leave. Spare me this feeling now, but it's okay now. As long as you're here, as long as I know, you fly back to me, but it's okay now. As long as you're here, as long as I know, you fly back to me, but it's okay now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, but it's okay as long as you're here. It's okay now, as long as you're here, as long as I know, you fly back to me, baby. It's okay now. Don't answer the phone, spending the days on my own, then repeats this for weeks to come. I don't care what I miss, 'cause my life is dismissed. I keep searching for my bliss. It took days to finally start writing songs, but now it's begun. I go oh 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 oh. I go oh 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 oh. I sing along. I keep pushing myself now, dig deeper. I knew sound more than ever before. Keeps repeating my phrases to see if it changes rules I've gone before, like I couldn't get over, couldn't get over, couldn't get over you, couldn't get over, couldn't get over, couldn't get over you. I go oh 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 oh. I go oh 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 oh. I sing along, but the look in your eyes when you told me goodbye is the one thing on my mind. It took days to finally start writing songs, but now it's begun. I go oh 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 oh. I go oh oh oh. I sing along. I keep pushing
Ay, 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 ay. Look. Baby girl love my bop and unlike me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and unlike me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Hating like hold up. What's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. With your boy, I'm the man of the year. I'm not a fan of your peers. Serve him a fade, I'ma hand him the shears. He not the man of your peers. Heart of a lion, I'm trampling fears. I love the man in the mirror. Cry me a river to stand in the tears. You better stand in the clear. I'm going crazy, fugazi. How would they ever go with a kid? Put it on, baby. It do not faze me, boy. I do not give what you did. Eating that kitty, she stuck to my rib. How can I trust him? He the pigs. Bro got a Glock and a couple of C's. He think about splitting a couple of wigs. Shotty my DNA all real. Sweatsuit, all heel figure. And I ain't even got to deal with you. If I ain't never split a bill with you. I got Hennessy and horchata. Baby girl wearing nada. Growing from a cider. Bad robe in his Prada. Fiji water by the cold glass. Granddaddy by the Ziploc. Flex season, I'm road running. I'm staying all on my tip top. Young man with an old mind, so I ain't worried about slight. I be up till sunrise. I'm staying out on my night shift. I got a bottle of bourbon, a bundle of honeys. I'm jiggy, I'm flexing it. Figured I hit it and quit it. I'm busy, I ain't got the minutes for texting it. Came from the gutter with me and my brother. I'm moving my mother right out of the city. I'm a star and they know I go hard, so I'm kissing them babies and signing them. Gold blingin' like Chingo, rock star like Ringo. Checks coming in back to back, I'ma line them up like bingo. Oh, I think that they like me. They be all on my wood tip, not a stain on my white tee. I'm popping all of this good. Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Hating like hold up, what's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, it ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you?
Welcome back, dear viewers. Welcome back, Hazza, to the last best of 5 of today's round number 3 of the Amazon University Esports Masters.
Yep, you definitely didn't see me sneeze as we just transitioned through the stinger there.
We didn't.
Well, it came at the worst possible time. I don't know why, but the sun has risen, right? It's gone from morning to midday now. It's a bright afternoon here on a sunny Saturday, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying the rounds of games that we've already seen. 2 fairly one-sided affairs, I think it's fair to say. Both UEA and Amsterdam Kabul all coming through with, you know, those 3 games that they need, but then their opponents only stringing together 1 combined overtime game in terms of opposition and what we ended up seeing. So yeah, some pretty one-sided games, but now coming into what will be the 3rd round and the final round of this afternoon as we move into our top 8 teams, I think is going to be really exciting because we have that upper level of competition, and I'm fully expecting the games to be a lot closer this time around.
Yep. So another time we just saw the results who just gave us the round number 3. I'm still not sure who are the teams who just gonna be playing our best of 5, but surely it's gonna be intense as the first 2 won. We saw too many goals, we saw too many moves, also too many mistakes. But at the end of the day, we saw that team UAE that qualified tomorrow. Also the what was named first team? Oh, Team Ace, the Netherlands one. Yeah. Team Ace, who also like qualified to the next one. And yeah, like unfortunately, Belgium team and also the Irish team went directly to the lower brackets. We will see if they have just enough luck to make it up another time to the winner bracket or no, but all of that will be tomorrow. Now we still have to wait the start of our round number 3, the start of our 3rd best of 5 actually, which will be like very, very intense. And yeah, we are in another time. This time we will be with another Irish team, but its name is BUH versus Evil, another time an UK team. All right.
Yeah, this is, I believe EVL, if I'm correct in saying here, is Evolve from the XP school. So this is actually a French team. I believe that the graphic may be slightly incorrect, and we are looking at BUH, which is Dr. Booman's Schule and Academy. I've probably absolutely butchered that, and they're a German school. So this is Germany versus France, so another huge regional clash, and there we have it. Zedo opens the scoring for Dr. Buchmann, and there we have it. Yeah, the Germans draw first blood in this occasion.
Oh, so like we have French versus German.
Yeah. So
all right.
There we
so
go.
let's talk about
cycling through. There we have it. All right, look, there we go. Yeah, it's Germany versus France. So what we've had Belgium, Netherlands, we've had UK, Ireland, Germany, France. I mean, how many bordering countries are we going to see clash off against one another today? I mean, there's some serious games that we've already seen, and hopefully they won't be as one-sided as previous.
All right, so let's just get a quick see of our teams. So we are playing the French team. It's XP School. Another time they are the UTT Arena and Occitanie Esports. Another time they have some experience on the scene. They have some experience on the esports scene, but not enough, I guess, compared to the German team. It's the University of Hamburg. Another time there is Calix X Pro. Another time they have the oldest player already top 8 at Uni Esports. It was like 3 years ago. One of their players in the top 100 on season number 3, and also like they have a super defensive mastermind player who is playing also on this game. So most likely on paper the German team have the advantage, but compared to the French team, I don't know, they should be the underdogs of this game, right?
Yeah, and just speaking from some of the people on the Blue Jays team that we saw playing previous as well, they were worried about Hamburg being one of those teams in the later runs into the tournament that could pose them a threat really here in terms of how that matchup would pan out, and already we saw them able to take the lead, but Evolve, they respond very nicely, and now we are into a 1-1 scoreline with just coming into about half of the match played thus far. It's interesting to look at what the team team notes are as well. The French team down as being a chill little team. All 3 of the members have red hair, but for only one, it is solely fictional. So very interesting little statistic there as well. I guess it's quite different comparatively when you look at the UEA team, who level themselves as the best players alive.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what can happen another time to the try of Demo. Let's see again, the rotation here is from Bzai, who just trying to make a lot of moves, and finally Zedo scored the second goal for the BUH team. Another time, very beautiful move from them.
Oh, I have just realized that what I was talking about. Yeah, no, it is the French team. We have 2 French teams actually. Sorry. So the team with red hair, that isn't this French team. That is Pôle Universitaire Léonard de Vinci. This is, of course, Evolve, which are playing currently. So they don't have red hair. Maybe they'll dye their hair red if they win this game. I don't know. Maybe some kind of... You know, in the World Cup, when you had that squad, I believe it was Norway, and all of them dyed their hair red. Maybe we need something like that, like something to spark fear into their opponents. Because right now, BUH have a lead, and they've been able to go ahead in this game for the first time, or the second time, I should say, in a row.
Oh, it's Pôle Universitaire Léonard da Vinci. Oh, I know this school. I know it.
Okay. You just had to flex on me with the pronunciation there, huh?
All right. I mean, yeah, like French, c'est une langue très jolie.
Oh yeah, because you're from Morocco, right?
Yeah. I speak like English and French.
Yeah, okay. And right now it looks like BUH are speaking the sweet language of Rocket League, because that is a brilliant goal scored. As we see System with a setup, PZY with a nice redirect into the corner, pass through players, and a 2-goal advantage here for the German team.
But like the thing is, dyeing their hair, both of them like 3. It's really cute.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be surprised if we see that, right? I think maybe they have red hair naturally on this other team, because this is one of the French teams. We have 2 French representatives in the tournament, the exact same way that we have 2 representatives from the UK as well, 2 Turkish representatives. I believe we have 2 Spanish representatives. I mean, depending on what the country it is you're from, you have more than one, and just like that, Evolve will double up, but this is for goals.
Oh, by the way, Hazard, like this Leonardo da Vinci is from Paris. It's from the capital.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have quite a few
capitals,
capital cities, as you said, as well, and you see they have the Carmine Corps livery here as well on systems. So definitely, a big French fan of the Rocket League Esports.
All right. So let's see what can happen another time. Here again, as we can see, the Germans are up ahead with 1 goal. It's a 3-2 on the score right now. Still playing the last minute. See if they can make it. They can go with the 4th goal, or the French are just gonna make it on a 3-2. Here again, Leonardo da Vinci University are trying to make it, are trying to come back, are trying to go to the overtime. Will this be enough or no? Beautiful dribble in the middle of the air, but the comeback is here. Nice defense from Max Lavites. Beautiful from him another time. Zodark. Here again, he still can do a lot of things. Nice pass. Zodark takes the control. Beautiful shot from Bzai. Here again, as we can see, 5 more seconds before the end of the game, and just Psycho's just gonna throw the ball away to make this game over. Is that
just about denied? PZY trying
on the line
to score.
Get us the VAR.
This one
get us the VAR.
Yeah, VAR, right? Look,
where is the VAR?
I don't think that one was in, man. I think, look, we have seen in the past VAR before it was included, or goal line technology, even the Germans get away with one of those, but I don't think that they will be on this occasion. Frank Lampard is away from the pitch, and we just have 6 cars on the field instead. And yeah, I mean, good result that we see coming out from Hamburg in the end there as well. They're supposed to be the stronger team coming into this. I am a little bit worried that we might see another one of those sort of more one-sided games, but for what it's worth, there were so many goals, fairly loosey-goosey across the board, lots of opportunities to go punished here, but the mechanical level so high, and already Zedo with a lovely setup, self-setup actually off the angle, but can't quite convert. And almost immediately we're tossed back into the action.
I like the Ludi Zuti, or what you said about it.
Loosey goosey. Yeah.
Loosey goosey.
Yeah, very cagey, very open. You know, the
Right.
ball's constantly in transition, right? You can see that neither of these teams really have comfortable possession of the ball right now, which means that it can be very, very opportunistic, I suppose, for something to pop up. And already Hamburger trying to make the absolute most of this by looking for that gap.
Okay, nice dribble. It goes to the pass. Zai another time looking for another air dribble. Can he make it or no? No, the defense is here from Max Lavites. Doing a really great game actually on defending this game. Zoldark another time looking for a shot, looking for a touch. Beautiful touch actually from Zai. Directly to the goal. No, he just saved it on the last second. Beautiful pass.
It's just incredibly close in the end. Not quite able to get it done. Zedo like a lightning bolt zipping left and right across the field right now, more like a lightning bolt caught in a jar, really, the way that is enclosed within this arena. PZY looking to maybe do a ground pinch, instead flips it around, sets it up and taps it in, making a serious splash. What a goal. Look at that,
man. The air control flip reset. Damn what a move. Zai with the moves and a bit of flexing on this game.
Yeah.
Beautiful move from him, actually makes it a 1-0 for the German team. Another time, system 0-3, looking for another touch. Zai another time. The pass is beautiful. Zedo directly to the goal. No, the save is here. Another time, we are trying, we are looking. Look at the rotation, system 0-3 with the pass goes on. Another time. And yep, exactly, it's in.
This is champagne Rocket League right now from BUH. I mean, look at the setup. Driving off the ceiling there, sends it into system and then just knocks it down into the corner. Any time that the ball is hitting the deck before finding its way into the goal, it's so difficult to try and defend the trajectory. Very, very hard to position yourself for, and Evolve are just hemorrhaging goals right now, and there's almost an opportunity for a third.
I should be very careful another time. They're looking for the third. Meanwhile, Team Leonardo da Vinci are looking for their first goal on this game. Another time, system 0-3 with a beautiful touch directly to Psy, looking for a pass and to make it their third goal, but it goes a bit away. Psy is here for the rotation. He is here to defend their goal. Another time, system gets away with the ball. Psy another time, beautiful pass. 1-2, another time, very beautiful. Goes to the third one. Look at the tiki-taka goes on from the German team, and the Leonardo da Vinci are just watching. They can't do anything. Man, this is too brilliant from the German team.
Yeah, right now it really feels like Evolve are a small child in the middle of a grassy field watching a kite being flown around by their parents or something, right? They're irresisted to try and do anything here. Absolutely nothing. Grounded almost in their positioning, and that is just textbook from PZY. Reads the play so brilliantly. Ball on his back, touches it delicately, flips things over and just directs it past both cars, which in a synchronized fashion will be able to, completely avoid making any contact with the ball there. And we've seen 3 goals from BUH, and every single one of them has been a highlight clip so far.
Yeah, I guess that this game will just have like too much highlighted clips on Twitter. So yeah, they're just too lucky like us in on this game. Another time, 3-0, BUH are ahead with the score, with the skills, also with the performance. They are way too good to be on the losers bracket. So I guess they are making their way up to the winners bracket for sure. System 0-3 with the dribble. Look at the control. Oh wow. My god, man.
That's what I'm talking about, right? It feels like Evolve in this situation are completely helpless. And just look at it. They're walking it into the net. I think that's a gross oversimplification of what that goal actually looks like. But right now, Hamburg just have so much composure to be a player like PZY and System to just walk it forward there and find it into the goal is ridiculous. Now, finally, they will get tested.
Right, so let's see. Another time, Set Dark just put away. Nice pass, beautiful shot. Zai another time, just misses the shot. They're looking for their 5th goal. We are playing the last minutes of the game. Most likely it will be a 5-0, as you said. BUH another time, Zero scored another goal for his team and makes it 5-0 for Team BUH.
Team Leonardo da Vinci are in a rough moment. But this is not over yet. It's just only the second game of our best of 5. They still have the chance if Team BOH doesn't seal this best of 5 with a quick 3-0.
Yeah, sometimes in Rocket League you will see these incredibly one-sided games chopped up in the middle of an elongated series, but right now I think this is going to be a fairly courteous affair for Hamburg. They'll have it wrapped up in a matter of moments. We've only got a minute left on the clock and there's no way back in the door for Evolve. Coming into that final game, perhaps a little more resistance can be offered, and this is exactly what you want to see from them. A brilliant pinch off the side of the Fennec there to send it all the way round off the backboard. A nice touch in, but the main point that I want to hark back to here is that Evolve want to generate some momentum at the end of this game, so they have something to carry through into the next, similar to what we saw from the Technological University of Dublin.
Yep. So let's see what can happen. Zedo another time looking for a chance to make their second goal, and yep, exactly. System 0-3 very quickly makes it to 5 goals of the difference.
Yeah, it's not what you wanted to see if you are supporting Da Vinci right now, because it's gone missing, right? Someone slipped into the Louvre and taken it off of the wall, because the prized possession of a position in the upper bracket is slowly slipping away from Evolve here, because they're not really showing too much. Even the one goal they had is then written in stone as a consolation because of the fact that BUH can come and add 2 more of their own. 7-1 reads the score. I know Germans have led a game 7-1 before, but there's no Brazil in the server this time around.
Alright, so like BOH will need to wait till the playoffs, till the grand finals, so they can meet Brazilians and show us if they can get the same score on them or not yet. Another time 7-1 on the Leonardo da Vinci team. Makes it a bit harder for them to come back on this game. We are playing the last 10 seconds and it's 8-1.
8-1. And if you told me, Dimazik, that we would be seeing, 9 or 10 goals in this next game, I would not have predicted that Hamburg would have 90% of those in their corner, because right now it's just been so incredibly and utterly one-sided that it's very, very difficult to paint the picture otherwise. And even then, Evolve have 2 opportunities to snatch something back, anything to sit on and bank with in terms of momentum for that next game, like I alluded to, but they go awry and there's nothing to be converted. Now we head into a game 3 and we are potentially looking at another sweep.
Yep. Is it doable for Leonardo da Vinci or not? Anything can happen, like anything.
Yeah, this is very much true, right? And we've seen stranger things happen, but I think there's also a difference. You have to draw a line between seeing a strong game from one team, a dominant game from one team, or a completely and utterly one-sided rout. And I think that's fair to say was the conclusion of the previous one. 8-1 it is just ludicrous numbers-wise.
Maybe they just...
Even from what we've seen already today, like we saw maybe 4-1, 6-3, stuff like this. There's still something to sit on there, but the ground has disintegrated beneath Evolve's feet in that last game.
I mean, for me, maybe they just lost their mental inside of the second game. So probably if they can reset their mental now, it can be like super great for them. Another time starting 0-0 on their first game, and again Zero looking for a chance to make the first goal of his team. And yeah, like Leonardo da Vinci, as long as there are no goals scored on them, they are playing with the green dot, they are playing with a very beautiful way, and they are looking for the chance. And finally System 0-3 Psy saved the day. And yeah, Zedo scored. Like, imagine, he just defended for the enemy team and yeah.
I mean, look, you can say that this is coordinated, right? And if it is, then it might be one of the best goals that I've ever seen. I don't think that it is, right? It was a complete coincidence, but it still feels like at this point in time, Hamburg are very much masters of their own destiny. If they want to stop each other from scoring just to get a goal for themselves, they sure well can.
We need VAR again.
We have another opportunity already.
Oh, we need VAR, for sure.
An additional blow into that back of the net.
Yeah, another time on the line, the save for on point actually from team Leonardo da Vinci. So let's see what can happen. Another time, Max Lavites looking for a dribble. The pass is way too beautiful, but Zero, look at the control. Oh my god, man. The control, the pass from system. Beautiful touch. 2 touches. They just got to the goal of Team Da Vinci. So they should be very careful. The French team another time. We just played the first minute of our last game. Probably if they could have made it, Zeiss Garrett scored goal. The second goal for this team, and the German team are way too strong.
Yeah, PZY from the angle, so tight, but a ridiculous shot as they're able to flip the car upside down and from the base find the back of the net. 2-0 now for the University of Hamburg, and yeah, I think it's fair to say that this one is looking to be fairly dead and buried. Evolve 6 feet under in the catacombs of Paris right now, but finally we see a little bit more from them. There are glimpses here and there, right? And I was just about to say it earlier, as we saw them on the attack, you're starting to think, oh, well, you know, this is a self-contained entity. The previous game is gone. It's in the past. Yeah, it was 8-1, but you know, we can write it off and move to the next. But then Hamburg just deliver another blow round after round, and even then Evolve had a chance to put one in the back of the net, but it immediately gets turned into a defensive situation.
Yeah, very beautiful actually. 2-0 already. We are playing the last game probably of our best of 5. If Leonardo Da Vinci cannot like make it to the 4th game. So here again, as we can see, Zero, System 03, beautiful touch. Look at the ceiling, look at the control of the ball. Very beautiful. He is waiting for it. Psychos looking for another moves, but Zero is here another time. Max Lavites looking for a chance, but the ball just got cut off from Zai. The control is on point from Zero. Gets the first one, looking for the second one. Is he gonna be able to pass it? No, the rotation is on point actually from Zai, who just put the ball away from their goal.
They're able to deal with it for the time being. Now we have half of the clock left remaining. A commanding lead held for Hamburg at this point in time. Evolve trying to level up their game and deliver something otherwise, and there we have it. Zodark flips it over the head and perhaps turns a couple heads on the Hamburg side. They can't just run away with it this one yet. They're not out of the woods for the time being, as we're finally offered some of that French resistance.
Yep, exactly. They are here with their resistance. They are looking for it. So you should be very careful actually from doing it. Zero another time looking for it. Zai is C with the defense. Beautiful dribble from him. Gets the first one. Looking for the second. It'll be very hard actually. Zai another time. Air dribble. Can make a System 03 is here for the rotation. And he got the defense back up very quickly.
Levites here trying to get it away. Struggling, just sort of flipping and fumbling the ball in their own area. Zodark,
is that a goal?
Well, unable to do it, and that is unbelievable. Zodark just goes flying in, not able to get a grips of possession, trying to redirect it away, all the while running out of boost and momentum. System comes flying through with a sucker punch, and that might just be enough to leave Evolve stone cold.
Oh, is that a Carmine Cop car? I saw like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? That it's Hamburg,
it's a French team.
It's the Hamburg player that has the Carmine Core car, and that's just unreal. PZY, as we're talking about the cars, it feels as if that's all there really is left to do. It's settled. They've dotted the I's and crossed the T's right now for that place in the 4th round here, Hamburg, at least towards the upper bracket, because, I mean, what a ridiculous solo goal. Left completely over encumbered with a chance of trying to bring anything back in this game here, Evolve, sending their cars forwards, caught out in rotation, so many gaps, and with the minutest of spaces being available for Hamburg to do anything, when you leave a gap that wide, it's plain sailing.
Yeah, especially like if you have one of the players who is just too experienced, who knows how to just score from the little opportunities. Here again, we can say very beautiful demo from Zodark. Just put this chance away from him, looking for an air dribble. Can he just make it? No, Zero is just too beautiful defending this ball. 1 minute remaining before the end of the game. System 03 looking for a touch. Beautiful, gets it between 2 players of the team of Da Vinci. They should be very careful. Psychos another time with the touch in the middle, gets another one. They are looking for their second goal of this game. The French team didn't put their hand down yet, so let's see if they can make it or no. The defense from the line. Zai gets it away. Very beautiful.
He gets sent back here. Ball into the middle. Zedo sends it off. PZY involved. System queuing up to get involved with this chance as well. But it's unlucky. Doesn't amount to too much this time around. But I think the work has already been done. Less than 20 seconds left on the clock. And Evolve not really offering too much for us in this series. I guess on the opposite end, you could argue that Hamburg have been excellent. The German efficiency coming through all three parts of the puzzle, pulling equal weight in the machine. And as we clock in towards overtime, the ball hits the ground and the guillotine hits the base of the neck. There we have it, Evolve out, and the University of Hamburg with a dominant showing.
Exactly, very beautiful game actually from the University of Hamburg that just dominated this best of 5 and eliminate the University of Leonardo da Vinci. Another time, it was a beautiful game from him actually. Good luck to University of Hamburg of their next game, and very hard luck for Leonardo da Vinci team on their next game. Probably like next tournament they will be experiencing more and more, and they will be putting more efforts, screaming or training, and also like building synergy between them, which is gonna make them like win more games and win more titles. So yeah.
It's a difficult team to be going up against here, Hamburg. I said before, we looked at the quality that even Blue Jays had, and I think that they would be considered second best to this team. It's the strongest team that we have seen so far. We saved the best till last in terms of experience, their mechanical setups, like the way that they were all playing off of each other. It was like watching Pong. You had the ball just zipping back and forth, and everything looked so well oiled and well drilled with this team that they are going to be a serious unit and definitely a big contender for one of those playoff places that we'll have later on down the line here in the qualifier bracket. So it is Dr. Biermann, Schule und Akademie that are able to come out with the win here. I got to try and flex some kind of German there. I should have done a bit better. Dr. Biermann, Schule und Akademie, I think. It's something like that, right? And then you've got Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Chi.
Yeah, I know. Da Vinci. You know Da Vinci? Da Vinci?
Okay, Da Vinci. Da Vinci.
Yeah. Leonardo da Vinci, yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci. I know.
Exactly.
I know, but it doesn't matter. If you understood where Da Vinci, look it up later. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we have here, right, the results that we've seen so far today. Some very strong performances, I think, all across the board. We've already had a few markers placed, I think, in terms of the quality that we expect from Amazon University Esports Masters. The level of play has been fantastic. We can look at the results now then. The first of games that we saw was VUB versus ACE. That one was a 3-1 result. Then into UEA TUD, a 3-0. And already this third round match has played out before our eyes. Hamburg progressing very comfortably while some more of the games carry on. We have Warwick there in the top game. We've got UEA playing a game of their own as well, I believe, against the other German team. Amsterdam Kabul also getting involved. So we're down to the last 8 teams, and by tomorrow we will have a top 4 for you, moving in towards then the semis and ultimately qualifying those teams for playoffs.
Yep, exactly. Tomorrow we'll be having 3 best of 5 another time. Spain versus UK, Netherlands versus Italy, and finally UK versus Germany. So most likely it will be very, very, very intense to have you the top 4 teams who will be going directly to the playoffs of the Amazon University Esports Masters.
Yeah, I believe we can also get a look at the lower bracket here, so we will know which teams it is that are scrapping it out, or actually no, we don't have the graphic for the lower bracket right now, but all of the details should be available through the University Esports Masters, Amazon University Esports Masters socials, so make sure that you get involved with them at UE Masters on Twitter, Instagram, and then Facebook is University Esports Masters, I should say. But yeah, if you stay in touch with all of those, it will have all of the relevant information in terms of brackets, teams in both the lowers and uppers, what you can expect from all of that play. But we will be back tomorrow here on the channel for more action as well, so make sure to stay tuned.
Most likely, as I won't be seeing more than 3 goals on a single round, because like both teams are way too good actually on playing these games. Another time, very long shot, nice touch from local banana. The save is here. Nice touch from local banana, but the save is right on point from team VUB. Another time GLT, mid-air shot. Is it a pass or just a random shot? Yep, exactly. It looks like a pass and Dempsey.
More into the Irish favour, because if it ends up being 6-2 as things currently stand, or 7-2, or anything else further adrift into UEA's court, then that's a lot of confidence evaporated here for TUD. There, it's an opportunity gone cold, and one which TUD are able to deal with. Now their opportunity at spiking forward some aggression and finding something here, because this game almost feels like an overtime in itself as you come into the last minute or so. Across the field right now, more like a lightning bolt caught in a jar, really, the way that is enclosed within this arena. PZY looking to maybe do a ground pinch instead of puts it around, sets it up, and have a kite being flown around by their parents or something, right? They're irresisted to try and do anything here. Absolutely nothing. Grounded almost in their positioning, and that is just textbook from PZY.
Full shot. Zai another time just misses the shot. They're looking for their first goal. They're playing the last minutes of the game. Most likely it will be a 5-0, as you say. BOH another time 0. Scored another goal for his team and makes it
for Hamburg. They'll have it wrapped up in a matter of moments. We've only got a minute left on the clock, and there's no way back in the door for Evolve. Coming into that final game, perhaps a little more resistance can be offered, and this is exactly what you want to generate some momentum at the end of this game, so they have something to carry through into the next, similar to what we saw from the Technological University of Dublin.
Yep. So let's see what can happen. Jado another time looking for a chance to make their second goal.
Position in the upper bracket is slowly slipping away from Evolve here, because they're not really showing too much. Even the one goal they had is then written in stone as a consolation because of the fact that BUH can come and add.
So they can meet Brazilians and show us if they can get the same score on them or not yet. Another time 7-1 on the Leonardo da Vinci team. Makes it a bit harder for them to come back on this game. We are playing the last 10 seconds. As long as there are no goals scored on them, they are playing with the green target.
Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact.